Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello if you're new. If you are new, be sure to click that subscribe button. I tend to upload tons of hair care content on this channel and the odd empties video and favourites video too, much like this one today, sharing my favourite products that I'm using right now and also the products that I finished up and final thoughts. I really enjoy filming those videos and kind of concluding on products that I may have shared in a first impressions and sharing if that opinion has changed. But as the title suggests, today I have another favourites video. I feel like I filmed one not that long ago. I've definitely developed more and more favourites in my collection that I wanted to share with you all. So I have 3 different categories today. I will start with hair care, then I'll dive into beauty, and then perfume. There's a particular perfume I've been wearing so much and I wanted to just shout about it, and because I did a favourites video not that long ago, those products kind of still remain favourites, but there's just been more and more products that I've used more regularly, and every time I've like made a note of like a new kind of favourite, I felt like I had enough now to film another video. So I hope you enjoy. If you do enjoy these style of videos, give it a thumbs up so I know to keep making this style of video. But with that all said and done, let's dive straight into it. So seeming as I focus primarily on hair care, I wanted to start with hair care because I'm sure many of you visit my channel for my recommendations, for my reviews and first impressions, and probably no secret if you guys watched this video, this review, ultimately this is the best shampoo and conditioner for greasy hair that I've ever used. This stops my hair from getting greasy up until the point where like I feel like I need to wash my hair just because I haven't washed it in too long, but the grease this withholds is fantastic. I've never used a duo like it that have reduced greasy hair this much, and so if you have greasy hair, oily hair, you tend to sweat or anything like that that basically makes your hair look kind of dirty, greasy, these two will be your best friends. So this specifically is from the L'Occitane Purifying Freshness range. Not the cheapest in terms of products, I have to be honest. However, you need a teeny tiny amount of this, specifically the shampoo. The conditioner I've almost finished, but the shampoo I've still got plenty of. I think I've got about a quarter left, whereas the conditioner I'm on the dregs. Honestly, I have this like stood upside down in my bathroom to just get the rest out. But the shampoo I think is the key product here in terms of preventing that oiliness. It prevents greasiness without drying your hair out. It still hydrates without making you prematurely greasy. I don't know how it does it, honestly. I just put it down to magic in that video, in that review, because I've never tried anything like it, and this has been my go-to, especially like having been in the summer where my hair naturally would get a little bit more greasy just because it's hotter, you're getting a bit more sweaty, let's be real. But even then I've still continued to use this because I've never used a product that is so reliable, especially when it comes to someone like me who only washes their hair like twice a week. Basically, if you have greasy hair, get to know these products. They are so good. I was sent these by the brand, but I'm 1000% going to repurchase these once I finish them because nothing has been as reliable and as effective as these. Definitely check out that review video to find out a lot more and about why I love these so much. I'll have it linked down below too. I have nothing more to say. I feel like these are just a favourite. So I guess naturally the next product to talk about, I actually forgot that these two both belong to L'Occitane, but this is the L'Occitane hair oil. And let me tell you how much of that I've used recently. Bearing in mind this was new this year, and yeah, hair oil is very difficult to use up, and as you can probably see, I've used tons of this. And you know what, my favourite way of using this is actually kind of putting too much in my hair the day before hair wash. So instead of using like a natural oil like coconut oil and using that overnight, I tend to just like go a little bit heavier with this in my hair, wash this out of my hair the next day. Oh my god, my hair is incredibly soft, like so soft, and it's because it has essential oils in here, like a blend of 5 essential oils, so each of which target a different specific area. And so something like where I've used coconut oil overnight, you get all the benefits specifically of coconut oil but not that of argan oil, and so this combines 5 amazing products and it just honestly makes my hair so soft. I tried it once because I realised that I had tons of it and I accidentally put too much on, so I tend to use hair oil before I go to bed just so it hydrates my hair overnight. I accidentally put a little bit too much of this in one night, and so I washed it out the next morning and I was like, hang on a minute, that's a hack for this product. And honestly, my hair just feels incredible. So if you have this or looking for this, I definitely recommend to do that. Basically coating your hair somewhat in it just so that it sits overnight, absorbs all the benefits, and then wash it out the next day. You will love it. But I also love using this just to refresh my hair, whether I get straight out of a shower and put it in and style as usual, or whether I basically put it on once my hair is styled, whether I'm refreshing my hair. This oil is so versatile, and again, I've done a dedicated video on this specifically. Didn't realize the first two products were of the same kind of family, but honestly, this is incredible, and it repairs your hair too in the process, which is something we all kind of want. And once again, a nice natural link to hair repair. It's K18. So I accidentally forgot to include this in my last favourites video, and so as soon as I filmed that, I was like, rats, I completely forgot to mention K18. So let's talk about this leave-in molecular hair mask, because this repairs my hair like no other, and I have been an avid Olaplex user, lover for years. K18 basically blows it all out of the water, and I have a review video where I compare K18 to Olaplex number 3. Head over there to basically hear all of the differences, because that alone was a long enough video without mentioning them all here. But this is basically the most scientific hair repair system. K18 is basically the natural protein found in your hair, and they've basically taken that into this product. So the way that it repairs the bonds in your hair is just so amazing. Olaplex builds it up but more on an artificial basis, whereas this is a more of a natural rebuild, and so it lasts longer, it's more effective, it's more intense, and it's so much easier to use because you put this on wet hair, you don't condition your hair when you have a shower, you put this on after, leave it for 4 minutes and style as usual. Incredible results. So once this product is finished up, I'm going to be doing a conclusion video where I showcase my before and after on a more of a like long-term basis of using this. But the fact that I bought this beginning of the year and I still have some left is a testament to how well this has worked. Again, this is a very pricey product. £55 this cost. £55. It hurts my heart to even say that, but honestly, I feel like I wouldn't even hesitate picking this up again because it's lasted so long, it's so effective, and I just couldn't recommend it more. If you have broken bonds, broken hair, and you're just absolutely beside yourself in terms of finding a solution that's genuinely gonna repair damage, not a lot of products effectively do that. K18 does. K18 for me is just the best product you could use for damaged hair, and I've tried a lot. I've tried so many. This is a guaranteed favourite, and I feel like it would be a favourite to so many people. The price is off-putting, but truly the miracles it provides, I feel like personally, is totally worth every penny. So next category is beauty, and there's a few more extra beauty products that I've been loving. A lot of them are actually quite old school ones as well, that either I've been late to the party, I've been using for just so long. And I feel like, I know, soap brows is so, what, 2017, 2016? It's an old trend, but it's a trend I'm still loving, and I absolutely love, because my eyebrows are quite fine. I take a soap and basically like brush the tips of my eyebrows up, then I like line the rest, so there's that natural definition that looks a lot softer without kind of going in too much. If I just brush my hair, eyebrow hair up, it doesn't suit my face, it looks silly. So I found the technique that works best for me, and I've got a Pears soap for that. I bought this too long ago probably, and it's still going so well. I feel like I'm constantly trying to change the way that I do my eyebrows because they are just so fine. I have to do them in a particular way, but this has just been that combination that I've been loving. So late to the game, but I had done them before, I just stopped doing it, I couldn't be bothered, whereas now I rediscovered it and I do it every single day in terms of getting that definition, the natural brow look without looking too crazy, but it adds definition. You guys know what the soap brow trend is all about, and I absolutely love it. Another oldie but goldie, and this is a product I've used since, oh my gosh, I don't even like to think, maybe 2015-ish, and I've repurchased it ever since. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Specifically the shade I'm wearing today is 1W2, which is my pale shade. It's when I don't have any tan on. I need to put tan on, but I can't be bothered honestly. So the Estee Lauder Double Wear is just my fail-safe foundation. I used to use it just on special occasions, and I've come to realise that I need this every day. My face is generally on the more oily side. I need products that are just not going to let me down, aren't going to break up, aren't going to look cakey, aren't going to look silly. And Estee Lauder Double Wear for me is just that one foundation that I always go back to. Even if I try new products, new releases, I go back to Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I feel like I'm in that stage in my makeup collection where I'm trying to minimize it a lot more. I need to do a declutter of everything that's kind of too old, too expired, that I can give to friends and family. Not the expired stuff, the stuff I don't use to friends and family. But I'm also just wanting to streamline my makeup collection, and I'm someone that would see like a new foundation release, used to want to buy it, try it, and then if it didn't work out, I realized I could have just bought another Double Wear, which I know is my fail-safe, doesn't let me down, and I wouldn't have been disappointed. So it's kind of just recognizing, and I think that kind of comes when you get a bit older, that you don't need new every product. If you found a product that works so good for you, keep it that way. You can of course try new things, that's fine, but if you have a product that you know just is perfect, then just repurchase the perfect product. And for me, this is that perfect product. I really won't use anything else on my face. I need to get this in a shade that will match my tan though. I tend to use L'Oreal True Match when I'm tanned, and that I've just found like the perfect colour for my tan there. But this for me is just such a beautiful finish. It doesn't look cakey. I love it so much. It's perfect for me with oily skin, and I know it's a cult favourite, but for good reason. And now kind of another link to my oily skin, I found recently that I need to use a setting spray more and more. Powder makes my face cakey, so in kind of lieu of using not too much powder, I use a setting spray, and my favourite is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. This is the best setting spray I've ever used, and I don't say that lightly because I've used so many that are a lot more affordable, some that are very comparable but not quite the same. I've never used one that works this well, that holds my makeup in place so well, that melts my makeup into my skin to give that true skin finish. This with the Double Wear is just the best combination, one that I absolutely adore. And I just love it. It stops my makeup from creasing, from fading, from breaking up. And I just basically finish my makeup off with this, and I just get absolute longevity, and it's unlike anything I've ever done before. I typically do my makeup at 6 o'clock in the morning, and I won't take it off until like 7 o'clock at night. So I need something that is that strong, that withholding. And this is just perfect for me, and I'm someone that touches my face a lot, and so this helps to stop budging my makeup. Honestly, I love it so much. Again, a product I just won't be without now. I absolutely adore it. Spray a little bit of this into the soap brows too. Ugh, the best combo. So this new one is actually a recent find. So I was always tempted to buy the Becca Under Eye Corrector. I can't remember the specific name for it, but Makeup Revolution basically brought out a dupe product. So the Becca one has now been discontinued, and I think Becca itself has like gone under. I saw a TikTok or something that compared this to that Becca one, and the results for me, I felt like looked the same. As someone that's never tried the Becca one but always had it on their wish list. And obviously Makeup Revolution is just so much more affordable. So this is like a pinky peach toned under eye corrector that you put on with a flat brush. I actually have my flat brush here, so I don't stick specifically to any brand of makeup brushes, and I think that this is just a super cheap one. But the colour of this, I'm not even sure if you'll be able to see it on my hand there, but it's just so soft, but it's not heavy. And this is the thing that I was worried about when I bought it, was that too much sitting under your eyes can make your eyes look heavy, it makes you almost look tired, and it cakes up and creases so easily because it's just like layer upon layer upon layer of makeup. And it's almost best to put less makeup underneath your eyes than more. So when I first got this, I was hopeful that it was going to work, but I kind of expected it maybe to not, just because it would be too much product. But actually this blends out so beautifully, and because it's so pigmented, you can apply a very light amount, blend it out, and you still maintain the pigment without kind of heavy product sat under your eye. And so for me, this is a product that I just don't, again, feel like I would be without. I am a person that has a 3-year-old daughter, and some nights she just doesn't sleep. Honestly, some nights she just doesn't sleep, and so I'm still having to get up, go to work, make myself look as presentable as possible. And so something like this is great if you have bags under your eyes. This really helps to cancel them out. It doesn't totally get rid of them, but it just makes it less obvious that I am totally sleep deprived and gives a little bit more life to my face that I certainly need. So yeah, I love this. This is in the shade light to medium because I am very fair. I think that they do a darker one, maybe 2 darker ones for deeper tones. I remember thinking there wasn't enough shades of this, but because of the fact it color corrects more than it's just a concealer, I imagine that that is slightly more universal than concealer shades. But ultimately for me, this has just been such a great product, and you also get tons of this. I think this was about £8 or something, but you get so much in there. So this is going to last me forever, and I've been using this now for months and months, and I absolutely rate it, and I would recommend it to anyone that is looking for either the dupe of the Becca one or just has very tired eyes and doesn't sleep as well as they used to and needs something to help with that. 2 more beauty products. One is a eyelash glue. So this is the Duo Eyelash Glue. I wear false lashes every day. It's something that I don't even remember how it started, but I just started wearing false eyelashes every day, and now I won't be without them. And this Duo Glue, I remember someone recommending it and I was like, yeah, I don't know, I had one that worked, and then I used this. I ended up just buying it. I must have got it on some kind of discount or something. Got it and realized the hype of this. So what I do in terms of getting my eyelashes to last that really long period of time is I do a line. So this one, just to mention, is the one, this is the green one, but it's got a very, very fine brush on it. I essentially want the green Duo Glue, not the blue one. The blue one comes with like almost like a teeny tiny spatula, which isn't as efficient for me, because I take this and almost line my eyelids like an eyeliner and also add a little bit to my eyelashes, and the two grip together, meaning that my lashes don't move all day. And so I find the applicator of this perfect. It just provides so much more longevity than any other eyelash glue I've tried, and I still think it's quite affordable considering how much you get. So I've used about that much of the product, so I've got about that much left, and again I've been using this for months and months. And as someone that wears eyelashes every day, you essentially want something that is gonna last all day. You don't want something that's gonna just leave your eyelash pinging off and just cause havoc, because having to sort that out is a pain, and this hasn't let me down. And then another OG product, again I feel like this is probably too old to even admit that I'm still using it, but I absolutely adore this so much, and I'm sure you've all heard of it because it's the NARS Orgasm Blush. And the reason I love this is that I stopped using blush for ages, and then again kind of caught on the trend in terms of contouring with blush, and the way that blush just makes your face look so much more natural. And I love the sheen that this provides, because I don't tend to use highlighter as much anymore. I'm not even sure how well that's going to pick up there, but this is just the most gorgeous soft pink colour. But because it's got those like flecks of golds in, it still provides that reflection, that kind of highlighted look, with it being so natural and so subtle, and I just adore it. I again was looking through my collection and trying to like work out what products to use, because I'm trying to just use what I can, and I saw this and I was like, oh my god, I remember loving it, and I can't remember why I stopped using it. And I've just used it ultimately every day since the rediscovery of it. It was one of those things that was like in the back of my drawer. It's probably been there for way too long, but the product itself for me anyway still works fine. So yeah, I think I've put a little bit on today just to provide, again, that really subtle highlight, adding a slight flush of colour without being too much. Again, I'm really fair, so too much blush will look silly, and this just provides that kind of natural kind of flush. Super gorgeous, so I absolutely love this. The final favourites product that I want to mention in today's video is a perfume, and this is one from Marc Jacobs. You can probably recognise the Daisy kind of branding, but this specifically is Daisy Love. So I was sent this from the perfume shop. I'm in their scent squad, which means I get some new perfumes to try. Absolutely adore it, and I've honestly discovered so many of my amazing favourites through that, and so that is incredible. They sent this to me a few months ago, and honestly, oh my god, it's so fresh, but it's just so like inviting. It's just such a gorgeous scent, and it's one of those that is perfect for all seasons, for all occasions. I typically wear this a lot to work because it's like unoffensive, but it's also really nice. And I had never tried the Marc Jacobs Daisy perfume before, and so for me, I was super excited to receive this because I wanted to try the product. I was so excited, and this is just incredible. This specifically is the Skies one, and yeah, it looks like this, so it's gorgeous to display, but honestly it smells even better than it looks. I can't describe the scent, and I'm so bad at doing that, but this is just so fresh. It's very spring-like, but again, I feel like it's just durable for all year round, and I'm gonna continue using this every single day until it's out, and then have a little cry that it's out and probably repurchase myself too, because absolutely gorgeous. I really, really love this, and I feel like if you have like a female friend or family member that you have to buy a present for and you don't know their taste but kind of want to go into perfume, I feel like this would be the most perfect kind of scent to match anyone. I don't smell it and think that reminds me of this specific type of person. I feel like this is so universal. I absolutely love it. I've received compliments on my perfume and it's always basically been this. I've hooked a lot of people up to this, letting them know about it, and yeah, I'll have it linked down below if you want to find out a little bit more information and actually find out what the scents are much better than I describe. But this is just absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So yeah, that has been my recent favorites. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down below what kind of favorites you've been loving too. I would love to hear from you, specifically from Haircare, just because then I could try a few of your favorites as well as I continue making videos. But if there's any favorites you have and kind of want to hit me up with, let me know. I'm constantly looking for recommendations, whether that is haircare, beauty, perfume, seeming as there isn't too much of this left. Let me know down below. I'd love to hear from you. But with that all said and done, I will see you guys in my next video.